going on, everybody? It's your boy SONICSTA back at it again with another video. If you're new to this channel or if you're just a returning viewer, like always, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and also turn on that post notification bell, that way you never miss a video. And with all that out of the way, let's just jump right into this video. So in today's topic, I am going to be taking a deep look into the relationship of Sonic and Amy. Now, this relationship between Sonic and Amy, or ship if you will, is one of the most highly regarded topics in the Sonic the Hedgehog fanbase as well as in the gaming community. Relationships in most media follow a pretty strict formula, and by that I mean it normally goes two ways. Either the character in question likes the other character or they don't. There's really no in between. However, Sonic the Hedgehog is just one of those characters who really breaks the rules. Ever since the concept of a significant other being introduced in the Sonic the Hedgehog series, Sonic has been shown to be, for the most part, resistant. However, over the past several years, Sonic the Hedgehog is relentlessly shipped with other characters. Most notably, and the one we're going to talk about today, SonAmy. So first and foremost, I want to answer the question, why does this ship exist in the first place? Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go under the assumption that you already have a good grasp on the Sonic the Hedgehog series as well as the Sonic the Hedgehog lore. But either way, it's important that you know, for the sake of this video, that Amy Rose once had a heavy obsession over Sonic the Hedgehog. Her obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog truly began in the game Sonic CD. The game implies that Amy Rose was told by her tarot cards that she would meet her special one on Little Planet. And the first person she happens to meet on the aforementioned planet is Sonic the Hedgehog. After that, her obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog continued to be showcased in games like Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Heroes, and so on and so forth. However, at this point in time, Amy is more so written as a character who is more relaxed with her relationship with Sonic the Hedgehog. Amy chasing Sonic no longer happens because I believe Sega decided to write Amy in a more mature manner. However, in doing this, some would argue that Sega unintentionally gave Amy no character at all. But if you think about it, it kind of makes sense why this happened. Amy Rose was written and created for the sole purpose of being Sonic's self-proclaimed girlfriend. Her character was supposed to be pushy and overbearing, and taking that away from her kind of eliminates all the characters she was originally supposed to have. But to answer my question from earlier, Amy Rose 100% does have feelings for Sonic regardless of the revisions. For the sole reason of Amy Rose liking Sonic the Hedgehog, the SonAmy ship exists. So this ship exists primarily because Amy likes Sonic, but we didn't answer the other question. Does Sonic like Amy? To better understand this question, we need to take a deep look at both sides of the coin. Those two options being A, Sonic does not like Amy, or B, Sonic does like Amy. So firstly, I want to look at option A, Sonic does not like Amy. So first and foremost, the primary argument for Sonic does not like Amy is that Sonic relentlessly runs away from her. Sonic always treats Amy as if she is a pariah, running away from her at every opportunity he can get. There are a plethora of examples of Sonic running away from Amy, which leads us to believe that Sonic does not appreciate her affection. But that's just it. Sonic may not appreciate her affection, but he still may like Amy as a person. Sonic has gone out of his way multiple times to save Amy, even though he necessarily doesn't have to. A perfect example of this is the cutscene in Sonic Unleashed, which I will be talking about again later. Anti-SonAmy fans may believe that Sonic and Amy are not a pairing, but they must accept the fact that Sonic is friends with Amy. Anti-SonAmy fans might tell you that this is just an act of Sonic's kindness and nothing more. But either way, Sonic the Hedgehog continues to demonstrate his disinterest in a relationship with Amy through his actions. In the opening cutscene of Sonic Generations, we see Sonic shove Amy away as she is trying to give him a hug. If it wasn't obvious enough, this scene is a perfect example of Sonic's disinterest in a relationship with Amy. Almost without any effort at all, Sonic pushes her away and doesn't even seem fazed. Now this is a perfect example of Sonic showing disinterest in a relationship with Amy because it's not like Amy is physically trying to give him something, she is trying to hug him, and Sonic doesn't want any part of it. This level of disinterest is displayed once again in the game Sonic Advance 3. On the character select screen, you can see that there is a pairing option for Sonic and Amy. The duo is called Lovely Couple, and we can see Amy is very excited about this pairing with her and Sonic, but Sonic looks very uncomfortable. In other words, Sonic probably would not want this pairing to happen. And lastly, in promotional art and all sorts of other media, Sonic is portrayed as not having any interest in Amy at all. Of course, it's not all promotional art, but either way, it's still worth pointing out. And with that being said, that should cover a majority of the why Sonic does not like Amy, the anti-SonAmy section. If I missed any, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to check those out. But now let's talk about option B, where Sonic does like Amy. Let's talk about that and explore all sorts of reasons why Sonic might just like Amy. So the first thing that I want to start off with is that towards the end of Sonic Unleashed, Sonic is prompted by Amy if he wants to go on a date with her. Now, of course, this is not a main highlight of the game, like you actually have to go out of your way to talk to Amy and then she will prompt you this question. So with that being said, you are allowed to answer however you want to choose. You can either say yes, you do want to go with Amy, or no, you do not. Now before I move forward, I think it's important to discuss that Sonic sees Amy as a potential option. Sonic has been asked this question by Amy millions of times in the past in games and TV shows and all sorts of other media, and Sonic has never actually said yes. However, in the game Sonic Unleashed, Sega gives power to the player, enabling us to choose if we want Sonic to go out with Amy or not. If Sonic really did not like Amy, then I do not believe they would have given us this option at all, or even put this in the game. Now this really does not say a whole lot on its own, considering that you're allowed to respond to multiple villagers in the game Sonic Unleashed, but the mere fact that this continues on actually and it connects with another game, Sonic and the Black Knight, it's really important. When you complete the game Sonic and the Black Knight, Amy is telling Sonic that she is angry with him because they missed their date. Sonic and the Black Knight follows the events of Sonic Unleashed, and we know that to be true because Sonic Unleashed is the only game where Sonic could have potentially said yes to going on a date with Amy. Not only that, but at the beginning of Sonic and the Black Knight, we see Sonic is carrying 2 chili dogs, one for him and possibly one for Amy. This assumption can be drawn because we know that Sonic was on his way to go somewhere in the beginning of Sonic and the Black Knight when he was opened up into a different portal, sending him into a different world. Now, I'm not totally sure if this is 100% confirmed, but this seems to be generally agreed upon amongst the fanbase. But anyway, I wanted to go back to Unleashed for a moment and talk about the Sonic and Amy cutscenes there. In the first ever cutscene where Amy sees Sonic as the werehog, her instincts kick in and she believes that that is Sonic. Amy not only approaches, but she also hugs Sonic as the werehog. However, at this moment, Amy is beginning to second guess herself and believe that this person may not actually be Sonic. But when she runs away, Sonic sort of reaches out to her. The most important parts about this is that Sonic showed literally no reaction when Amy hugged him, as well as reaching out towards Amy when she runs away. Not only that, but Sonic was visibly upset after Amy had ran away. We see Sonic show similar signs in the game Sonic Unleashed, where Sonic saves Amy and then runs away as soon as Amy turns around. I believe Sonic is showing signs of embarrassment here because I believe that Sonic probably does not want Amy to see him look like that. I mean, you gotta remember, in the scene prior, like I just mentioned, Amy did think that that was Sonic originally, but Sonic never said anything to indicate if it was him or not. Now, I don't believe I made it clear earlier in the video, but these are my own individual interpretations of these cutscenes. If you guys think something differently happened here, then let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, don't take everything like it's fact. This is just what I think and saw happen. But anyway, another scene that I thought was well worth mentioning is at the end of Sonic Generations. In this scene, everyone is brought back and Amy is commending Sonic on how great of a job he just did. And much like the Sonic Unleashed cutscene, Sonic shows signs of embarrassment when Amy commends him. Sonic getting uncomfortable or feeling embarrassed every time Amy says or does something kinda seems to be like a common theme here. So much so that Sonic the Hedgehog might be a shy character in terms of discussing his feelings and relationships. But anyway, moving on to my next point, I want to talk about Sonic 06's Trial of Love. Now, the trial is similar to the likes of Sonic Unleashed, where it's pretty much player's choice. You get to choose what Sonic gets to do. In this trial, you are prompted with 2 options. You are able to choose Amy or Elise. Now, if the player chooses Amy, the priest in the place will tell them, "I see you have chosen your longtime love." Now again, this is another one where you can just take it as you will, but immediately this is just kind of like Sonic already somewhat loved her in the past, something along those lines, and perhaps he's just choosing her once and for all. Again, going on the lines of Sonic Unleashed, if Sonic really did not like Amy, then she would not be an option in the first place. Now this is really telling because the primary focus of Sonic 06's romance is Sonic and Elise. There's really nobody else in the equation. But the mere fact that the game allows you to choose Amy over Elise, who is the primary focus of this game, is kind of just important. Again, this honestly didn't even have to be in the game to begin with if Elise was going to be the focus. What I'm basically saying is Shadow and Silver do not have Trial of Love missions in Sonic 06, meaning Sonic did not have to have one, but the mere fact that it's in there kinda is just telling. Now, I do have one more piece I want to talk about here, but it's kind of iffy depending on where you stand on Sonic canon. Now, in the IDW comics, Evan Stanley, a writer for the IDW comics, confirmed that Sonic does indeed like Amy. Now what I'm going to tell you are the words from Evan Stanley herself. Now here it goes. The official stance on Sonic and Amy's relationship remains the same and can be found with just little research on wikis or Sonic channel. Nothing I've said or done is some great secret revealed. They like each other, but Sonic is just not the type of guy who's going to make goo-goo eyes at Amy or perform grand acts of romance. If you want to see that, that's what fan works are for. Now what I read to you was an excerpt from Evan Stanley's Tumblr page, and I'm going to link that down below so you can check that out because there's definitely a lot more you can read there if you're interested in the topic. So with all that being said, that should ultimately confirm the answer we were looking for the video. Sonic does indeed like Amy. In the words of Evan Stanley and Sega themselves, Sonic does like Amy but is not showy about it. He's not going to go over the walls and do all this other crazy stuff for her. He's not going to make goo-goo eyes at her. That should almost wrap up this video here, but I had one more question. Is SonAmy canon now? Now, if you're unfamiliar with the term shipping or ship, that means two characters are in a relationship or two people are in a relationship. In this sense, we're obviously talking about Sonic and Amy, the relationship or the ship name being SonAmy. Now, as far as we know from Evan Stanley's Tumblr and also Sega telling Evan Stanley this, that's the only information we really have to go off of, Sonic does like Amy and Amy likes Sonic, but we do not know if this is actually a relationship or not. Evan Stanley has already informed us that Sonic does like Amy but is not showy about it, and I feel like for a relationship to have to be a real thing, you kinda have to be showy about it. So in this instance, I would go on the lines to say that SonAmy is not canon. After getting all the evidence together saying that Sonic does like Amy and Amy does like Sonic, I still go on the fence here and say that SonAmy is not canon because Sonic is not the type to get in a relationship. I've said this in previous videos before, but I don't think Sonic is the type to get tied down in a relationship. He'd want to explore and do things on his own and travel and see the world. I feel like a relationship would really slow him down, so as a character, I do not think he would be doing something like that. Now again, this is totally my own personal opinion. I don't think SonAmy is canon, but as far as everything else goes with interpretations and such, and there is no genuine confirmation that SonAmy is canon considering Sega continues to tease us with this kind of stuff, so it's entirely up to you whether you regard SonAmy as canon or not. But anyway, with all that out of the way, I think it's really important that we have friendly conversations. Some of us may be SonAmy fans, some of us may not be SonAmy fans, but that does not mean we're not all Sonic fans. So I think we should all act civilized and get along as one. Because at the end of the day, we are all Sonic fans, so it doesn't matter what one of us has to say about the other as long as we're not being mean or being disruptive about it. Bottom line is, respect other people's opinions even if you don't agree with them. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say for this video on discussion on if Sonic likes Amy or not. If you guys think Sonic likes Amy, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys don't think Sonic likes Amy, let me know down below as well because I am interested in reading you guys' responses. And once again, let's try to be civilized in the comments section whether you disagree or agree with someone else. And thank you all so much for watching once again, and if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. This is your boy SonICSTA, signing out. Have a blessed day, y'all. Peace.
Why are you playing that trash?